Zach Penrice on this Super Bowl Sunday. We're just about ready for what's sure to be some pretty exciting Big Ten basketball action today.
There's no question about it. You painted the picture, Tommy. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fast. I anticipate it to be high scoring once again, like the first meeting. Definitely keep an eye on Peter Jacques and Glenn Watson. That's the matchup of the day. The backcourt for Nebraska, the backcourt for Iowa. Nebraska's backcourt had Iowa's number the first time around, but only just. Let's see if Iowa can have Nebraska's number in their own building.
Nebraska in their road blacks with the red numerals. Iowa, meanwhile, in their usual home whites with the black numerals and the yellow trim. To paint the picture for you, Carver Hawkeye Arena holds 15,400. I would say it's about 85% full. There is some upper seating on the east balcony. We sit on the right side of the floor, about 8 or 9 rows up. So we're only about 25 feet away from the floor on the right side, so we've got a great view. The upper decks of the right side balcony from where we sit, pretty empty, and then there's some nosebleed seats off to our left that are a little bit empty as well, but a crowd still filing into some regards, so we should see a near full capacity here this afternoon as this game is just about ready to get underway. Iowa has broken their huddle, and they're going to be ready to start. Again, for Iowa, it'll be Ahmed Wagner, Jordan Bohannon, Isaiah Moss, Tyler Cook, and Peter Jacques. For Nebraska, Ty Webster, Jack McVeigh, Evan Taylor, Michael Jacobson, and Jordy Shamunga. So you guessed it, 7th straight game without Ed Morrow Jr. He was the third best scorer with 10.1 points and the best rebounder on the team with 7.9 boards. He did play against Iowa on January 5th, but only 3 points in that game. So Morrow was a non-factor against the Hawkeyes. I don't think having Jordy Shamunga on the floor in this game, coming off of his career-high 15 points, might play to Nebraska's advantage. Iowa saw only 6 minutes of Jordy in a game that went to double overtime. Nebraska looking to win here in Carver Hawkeye Arena for the first time in 5 years, but Iowa will control the tip. Jordan Bohannon has it, and the Hawkeyes will be moving from left to right. So glad you could join us this afternoon on KRNU. Tommy Rezach, Zach Penrice with it. Jordan Bohannon has it top of the key, gives it elbow left to Wagner, takes one dribble, gives it back up top to Tyler Cook. Cook bounces it inside. What a find on a backdoor cut. Isaiah Moss lays it up and in. Moss on the board with 2 points. It's 2-0 Hawkeyes just 20 seconds into the game. So here comes Nebraska moving right to left on your radio dial. Ty Webster has it on the right wing. Now gives it top of the key to Jacobson. Jacobson gives it right side to Taylor. Taylor dribbles it up top. Now moves to his right. Feeds it to Shamunga. Deep right elbow. Shamunga looking around. Takes one dribble. Trying to back up toward the lane. His pass. He's trying to find Michael Jacobson. And Ahmed Wagner comes up with a pick. Wagner gives it left wing to Isaiah Moss. Moss gives it in the backcourt to Bohannon. Bohannon fakes left. Goes right up top to Wagner. Wagner now gives it back to Tyler Cook. Cook bounce pass on the baseline. That was to his teammate Jordan Bohannon, and Evan Taylor comes up with a steal. Taylor gives it to McVeigh, right wing. Now back up top to Taylor. Gives it to Shamunga down low. Pump fake. Shamunga can't finish, but he is fouled on his way up, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fast pace, just like we anticipated early in this game. Both teams flying up and down the floor. And you wonder, Tommy, going back to kind of the starting lineup since the beginning of this game, where Glenn Watson is not held out of the starting lineup this game. That's definitely a storyline. I'm curious to know why.
Jordy Shamunga makes his first free throw. Foul came on Tyler Cook, his first personal. 2-1 Iowa, 18:52 to go. Yeah, that's very interesting, as Jordy Shamunga will take his second one, and that is pure. Yeah, Watson has played in all 22 games, 21 starts. It's only the second time this year he's been held out of the lineup. The last time was Gardner Webb, December 18th. You all know what happened there. Game tied at 2. Iowa has the ball. Peter Jacques holds it for the first time today. He's at top of the key. Ty Webster rips it loose. Jordy Shamunga has the loose ball. Gives it to Webster on a fast break, high dribble, and then lays it up in with the left hand. A one-on-one between Webster and Bohannon. Nebraska has their first lead at 4-2.
Poor distribution by Jordy Shamunga on the back end, but a good, clean collect and score by Ty Webster on the other end.
Isaiah Moss holds it on the right side. Again, Iowa working on the right basket on the floor. Jordan Bohannon holds it up top behind the back dribble. Dribbles to his right. Now gives it back up top to Cook. Cook stops in the high post. Now hands it off to Moss. Thought about a three and then fed it inside to Tyler Cook, who banks it off the window in the lane. Tyler Cook, those are his first points of the game, and the game is now 6-4. Actually, game tied at 4 now with that score. 4-4. Between Nebraska and Iowa. 18 minutes to go. Jordy Shamunga dribbling inbounds, working on Tyler Cook. Shamunga lays it up and in. He's got 4 points in the game. Nebraska leads 6-4. Up top with it is Ahmad Wagner. Stands in the high post, now dribbles the lane. Spin move on Jordy Shamunga. Michael Jacobson wanted to travel, but they're going to get Shamunga with the elbow. Shamunga's elbow kind of just bumped Wagner almost on the cheek. Iowa kind of booing. They thought maybe that was a little bit flagrant. I don't think so. Wagner put a spin move on Shamanga, and in doing so, there was a little bit of incidental contact. First personal foul on Shamanga, first team foul on Nebraska. Iowa gets it underneath their own hoop. 17:48 to go first half. 6-4 Huskers with the lead. Holding the ball on the baseline is Tyler Cook off the inbounds play. Takes a dribble and a spin inside, working on Jacobson, and he banks it off the glass. What a nice move by Tyler Cook with the defender right on him. 4 points for Cook. We're tied again, 6-6. Now Evan Taylor will dribble it up for Nebraska. Huskers moving right to left. He stops on the right wing, gives it deep right corner to McVeigh. McVeigh up top to Jacobson, slings it around left wing to Ty Webster. Now left corner to Taylor up top. McVeigh, three! Off the back of the rim, no good. Defensive rebound by Jordan Bohannon. Here come the Hawks looking to take the lead back. Bohannon stops on the left wing, gives it up top to Tyler Cook. Cook takes one dribble inside, kicks it up top to Bohannon, being covered by Evan Taylor. Nebraska in a man defense. They give it left wing to Peter Jacques. Jacques backs up between the circles, gives it up top to Isaiah Moss. Moss looking around, gives it now right elbow to Tyler Cook. Cook being defended well by Jacobson, takes one dribble inside, has to kick it up top to Jacques for three, and it rims out. Ball ping-ponged in the air, and a rebound to Tyler Cook offensively. Iowa with a fresh 30. Jordan Bohannon holds it right side. Now gives it deep right corner to Jacques. Back up top, Bohannon. Bohannon drives the lane. Now a kick out left elbow. Wagner takes a jumper. That's no good. Nebraska catches a break. 2 Iowa possessions, no points. Rebound Shamanga. Gives it to Ty Webster. Game tied at 6. 16.5 to go in the first half. Webster splits double-team defense. Lays up a shot, no good. Shamanga there to clean up, though. Jordy Shamanga, 6 points in the game. Nebraska leads Iowa 8-6. And now here comes Jordan Bohannon. Both teams running the floor. Bohannon gives it up top to Moss. Moss bounces it right elbow to Tyler Cook. Cook looking around, takes 2 dribbles, working on Michael Jacobson. Ball loose on the floor. Peter Jacques picks it up top of the key, then just dumps it off to Bohannon on the right wing. Now they give it right elbow to Cook. Cook drives the lane, being defended by Jacobson. No shot. Throws up a shot off the window. It does not fall. Too strong off the board. Defensive rebound, Mike Jacobson. 15:50 to go first half. Nebraska has the ball in the lead. It's 8-6.
Nebraska finally about to slow it down here offensively so we can catch our breath here for a second, especially you, Tommy Rezach.
Ty Webster stands in the backcourt, drives the lane right side, lays it up and in. Isaiah Moss in his face, but Ty Webster scoops it off the glass. He's got 4 points, and Fran McCaffrey wants to talk things over, so we will pause briefly. 15:39 to go first half. It's Nebraska 10, Iowa 6. You're listening to Husker Basketball on 90.3 KRNU.